What is going on, people? We're here with I'm here with Kenneth.
Yep.
A little bit about his experience. When he came to Prime. We're gonna wait a little bit more and see if a few people come in. Because his um his thing's a little different. So we're gonna explain, the process he went through and whatnot. So, Hectoria, ¿qué tal? Arriba Boricua dice.
Hey,
So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So we got Kenneth here. He has been at Prime how long?
a year from months.
A year, 4 months. Frank Road Pro. That's what's up, my man. So he's been here a year and 4 months, and he came from Puerto Rico. Now he used to live in Puerto Rico. Now he lived in Puerto Rico and came to Prime. Well, Prime's not gonna hire anybody from Puerto Rico. You have to reside in the United States.
That's right.
So we're gonna have him explain a little bit of, you know, what he did before and how he went about coming to work for Prime if he lived in Puerto Rico. So, Kenneth, explain a little bit about that, man.
Well, I did. I was trying to make a research of many companies. I'm trucking business because I was trying to find a job that could help me real good, and that trucking was the one. So I made research of many companies from Puerto Rico, but any of them hire people from Puerto Rico.
Wait, you did research in Puerto Rico,
Yeah,
but none of them hired people from Puerto Rico.
that's right. That's right. You name it. You name it. A lot of companies. So I was trying to make my basically trying to move to the states. That's basically all of the companies ask for. You have to.
In the 48.
That's right. So I moved to Texas. I got a friend there. My sister-in-law lives there, and I moved to Texas. And I had to show them evidence of where I live. So I moved to Dallas Fort Worth and moved my license.
Transfer
Because
your license.
my driving license, no CDL, because I wasn't
He
happy.
had a regular license, so
That's right.
he moved to Dallas with his buddy and then transferred his Puerto Rican license to
To
Texas.
Texas. That's right.
So to show proof that he resides in Texas.
That's right. But at the beginning, I was talking to Nikki, and she sent me the application. I was living in Puerto Rico.
Nikki Yost, which is the recruiter I work with, she sent him the application, and you were still living in Puerto
I
Rico.
still live in Puerto Rico, so she wanted to find out who I am first before I move. So she said, "Your application looks good, but you have to show me that you live in the United States." So after that, I moved, and I completed the process, staying in Dallas. So she told me, "Listen, everything looks good. You got a great work experience. Um, your record is clear. So when you want to start?" As simply as that. I just, I called her, remember it was a Wednesday morning, and 2 hours after that, she told me when you want to start. It was real quick.
Okay, so she went through the process pretty quick once you fill out the application, because I know that's a question that a lot of people have. You know, how long does it take once you fill it out? Well, everybody's different, so if you fill out the application and you haven't heard anything from the recruiter, definitely give him a call back.
That's right.
So, hey, what is going on? Give me an update on the application and recruiting at Prime, and they will give you an update. Now, if it's something that they're not able to answer, then you definitely talk to your recruiter that you was assigned. So let me see real quick. Hey, Ortiz, what's going on? Jim Jarena, what fleet do you run now, Kenneth?
I reefer.
He's in the reefer side,
Yeah.
the best side. You know,
Yeah.
yeah. Jim Jarena says shame about the storm damage, electric and whatnot. Roberto Reese says what's up. Nor Norco Norcale. ¿Qué onda? ¿Cómo estamos? Blue Parrot, residing in West Memphis. Frank Road Pro says, we all truck tuber. As a truck tuber, we forget how we all got started in trucking. You're an awesome influence for all those future truck drivers. You're a great ambassador, Junior. Appreciate that, Frank. What's up, Victor? Cesar, Juan. Prime didn't want me from PR. Reason I'm with CFI. They hired from PR. Well, Juan, I mean, every company is different,
Yeah.
and sorry to hear that it didn't work out for you. But that's why I'm here to sharing this because a lot of people, from Puerto Rico
That's right.
to the states.
And the main reason now for everybody moving to the states is because we was hit for a hurricane.
The Hurricane Irma, yeah.
Yeah, and that makes more people to come and trying to look for something good.
Stable,
Yeah,
stable,
something
stable.
stable. Yeah, because Puerto Rico is not good money wise, and in terms of jobs, they're struggling. So they try to do something like that. And my experience, my own experience, is being excellent so far. So, but you have to be ready. I mean, you have to be Nikki gonna send you a lot of information that you can study for the test. Do it that before you came in here. If you want to decide, you had your commitment to do it.
First, you got to commit, then you have to study.
Yeah, you have to study. You don't have to. Yeah, you come here empty-handed. You have to study.
Don't think anything's going to be handed to you guys. So, what he's saying is make sure you study up and come in prepared to do your thing, you know what I mean? Because, like you said, everybody's looking for a better career and stuff. And, as Puerto Rico got hit with the hurricane last year, a lot of things are changing. And, his experience, he got with Nikki Yost. Nikki Yost sent him the application. He filled it out. They pulled your license record back from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, he had me for both because she asked me for the record in Puerto Rico, and then when I get my license here, she got a copy of new. So she wants both of them.
Okay.
Another thing, 90% of everything is on your shoulders. I mean, it depends on you. 10% is about company training,
Hey, Lily, how you doing?
PSD, TNT. That's the 10%. The 90% of everything is on your shoulders. It's your have to do with it, um, and you have to be honest with you. You have to be committed with this. If you're not decide or you're not ready, don't come on. You have to be ready first.
So, again, guys, he lived in Puerto Rico, got with Nikki, got the application filled out, talked to her, and she got back with him pretty quick.
That's right.
Um, she pulled his. Was it she pulled it, or did you just have to show her the record for a Puerto Rico license?
No, I had to go to my DOT in Puerto Rico, get my
Your record,
my record,
driving record,
and send an email with my driving record.
and then once he came to the states, in Texas, he transferred his license and then pulled that record. Obviously, it was going to be clean because he just picked up his license, or he just switched it over, so
Yeah.
it was going to be good. Frank says truck driving is the only industry that you will rub elbows with people from all walk of life. One thing we all have in common is we want to work hard to better ourselves. That is right, my man, Frank. That's right. Hey, Lily, how you doing? Um, Everything's good over here. Let me see. So once you got that, how was like? At what point did you decide to come?
Well, basically, I was looking for, as I told you, a better money-wise company, and that knew from you and from other people that I will make research that trucking is a good business, it's a good company. I mean, it's a good career, and you don't have to be study. I mean, college to do
Right.
this thing.
Right.
So that made the main reason it was my family because as I told you was struggling over there. So this is a life changing career. I mean,
and everybody, everybody does this or does something in life for their family at one point or another. In my case, in his case,
yeah,
our wife and kids. We're here for them
that's
to
right.
better their future, stability, and whatnot. So, from the time that you reached out to Prime, did we talk before you came?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, we did.
I talked to so many people, guys. I'm
Yeah, we
sorry.
did.
So, from the time that we talked to the time you came to Prime, how long was that process? Or from the time that you fill out the application and talked with Nikki, how long was that process?
I remember I came to the States, to Texas, January 27th. And February 6th, I was here in Puerto. Just 1 week.
Now, how long before January 27th did you fill out the application?
1 week after. 1 week before that.
Oh, so it's pretty much 2 week process. Okay, so a 2 week process.
Maybe it will be shorter because it wasn't Puerto Rico. It wasn't the state, maybe it's going to be short. I mean, but it wasn't Puerto Rico, I had to travel, so it took about a week more. But it wasn't in Texas, filling out, it was going to be quick.
Yeah, yeah. So if he would have been in the States, like you said, it would have been a lot quicker than him having to travel from or move from Puerto Rico to Texas and then fill out the application.
That's right.
So, Hella Horchata says, when going downhill on the rig, you lose brakes. Do you pray or jump? Has it happened to you? It's never happened. It'll never happen. You know. Uh, Norco says, who has better boxers? Mexico, Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's a good one, bro. We got a lot of good boxes.
Frank Road Pro says, advice for any future truck driver out there. Remember, truck driving depends on location, location, location. If you don't get it with the company you might have to move to a different state. That's right. And going back to what's his name, Ortiz, I think it was Juan Ortiz. That was just something that you had to work out with the people. Um, it is what it is, and every company's different. So,
That's right.
um, now as far as your training here, we're gonna talk a little bit about that before anything. And as far as your training here, your PSD and your TNT, how was that?
It was great. I mean, my trainer, the one that the company gave me, uh, he wasn't very good because I do both. I do PSD and TNT with him. But first of all, we both interview each other. What I was looking for on the company, and then I was clear from the beginning. Listen, I just came here to learn. Are you allow me to learn, or I gotta waste my time? I don't want to do that. So I was clear from the beginning,
You
and
was up front and tell them, say, you gonna teach me or not?
yeah, that's right. And he was pretty sure what he's doing because he got a lot of knowledge about Prime. He got maybe 4 years training, and he said, "Listen, everything I know, I'm gonna show you." But I was the first one. I'd ask him, "Listen, I came here to learn the company and learn the process," and he was ready. He was ready. And the TNT process will make it real quick, about 5 weeks.
Wow, you was killing it then, because
Yeah, 5 weeks.
you're 30,000 miles doing 5,000 miles a week. That's 6 weeks. So if he did it in 5 weeks, he smoked through that.
Well, yeah. Then
Hey
finally,
Andrew, how you doing?
when I get my 30,000 miles on that process, he dropped me here in Prime. I get my truck as a team driver. I I, I ran a year as a team with another Puerto Rico guy, another Puerto Rican guy.
So you ran teams for a couple weeks, or with another Puerto Rican guy, a buddy of yours.
It was a year.
Oh, you ran a year with him.
Yeah, a year. It was a year.
Okay, okay.
So it was wonderful experience. I mean, we run all the states in a year. So we're doing good. But basically, we split up because he got his plans, I got mine. So and now about 3 months, no, about 2 months as a solo driver.
Okay.
It was good though. It's good. I mean,
A good experience.
yeah.
Team driving. Now he's doing the solo. He's been for solo for a few months now. Hey Kelly, what's going on? Andrew, appreciate that, my man. And this channel is about educational, informative videos, and kind of give people the experience or the view of what they think about Prime. Because I work here and that's all I know, and I just want people to see other people's point of view. So it's not just what I say about Prime. So. And Junior, I mean, it says I want to be a truck driver. Roberto Ruiz, where you live at, my man? Anybody can do it. Just gotta want to do it.
That's right.
So overall, what do you think about Prime?
But basically, Junior, it's a great company. It's very huge company. It's very prepared. And one thing I could say about Prime,
Norco, but have a good night, man.
something I could say about Prime is they take care of drivers. I mean, they teach you, they protect you, and if you got any concern about anything, you will be able to call either your dispatcher, your trainer, your recruiter, anyone. Any department is available for you. So what this is the main difference about the other companies I call before getting Prime. I feel that Prime is more close to the drivers.
Attentive to the driver.
Yeah, compared to other companies because I don't know what to name. I don't want to name any other companies, but you're just a number in other companies. Here you got a name, and everybody knows you. Talks about your name and they're willing to help you.
Yeah, that's good. And
Yeah.
a lot of people talk about how the company, you're a number, this and that. Hey, to each their own. He's saying it for himself. You know, everybody has a truck number.
That's right.
But he's known by his name. So, that's what's up. Christian says, hello, muchachos, be safe. That's what's up, Christian. Frank Rowe, El Maestro, the boxer, graduated from an awesome radiology school in the Army. I'm a former military, so I get a lot of military random news. Okay. Okay, ¿y a dónde es el maestro? ¿De México o de Puerto Rico? Where's he from, man? So, go talk about briefly again about what you did. Oh, so, so for Puerto Rico, okay. So you fill out the application. You talked to Nikki. She said you had to come over. You came over a week later after filling out the application. You moved to Dallas with a to
My own state.
your home state, which is Dallas or Texas, and then you sent that record in to Nikki, and then you gave him the prime the week later after that. So it's a
Yep.
2 week process for him because he lived in Puerto Rico. So, and you've been here since.
That's right. That's right.
And you've been here since, man. Hey, Kenneth, he's been here a year, what, a little over a year,
And
right?
trust me, bro. Trust me. NBA, NBA
Never,
never broke again.
you never broke again. Yeah, man, never broke again. As long as you got your license in good standings, you never. So his process was good. You know, I always tell people, reach out to me. Anything you reach out to me. So, any last words or advice that you would give to people living in Puerto Rico that you want to give them? Yo sé en español o en inglés.
Yeah, I got a lot of friends in Puerto Rico. They call me every time, try to know how to get here to Prime, and I explain everything. I mean, the way I did. But listen, honestly, study, be prepared, talk to your family because you're gonna be away from home for a while. So talk to them. It's not an easy process in terms of you're away from home, and if you've never been driving a truck before, it's a little bit difficult, but not impossible. So be ready on that. Study, make your research. If you, I take my experience about Prime. You choose any other company, but in terms of Prime, is the one that fits in my needs.
Right, your wants
So
and your needs, and it fits
yeah,
him.
and
What works for him may not work for somebody else. So,
that's right. And maybe I heard people for everybody.
right, right.
So for me, for my point of view, it's an excellent company. Um, but for those guys doesn't have an experience before, this is the first step. I mean, this is they're gonna help you a lot of doors as soon as you're ready to roll.
Yeah, that's what's up. So, you know, what he's saying is basically do your research, guys. And I tell you guys, do your research. Um, whatever it is you do, make sure the company works for you. And I tell people, if you come to Prime and you watch my videos and whatnot, all I ask is for you to put me down as a referral. Add Nikki Yost as a recruiter, and add my driver code Maturo, Maturo as a driver code on the referral part of the application. And it has to be done before you come here. If you do it afterwards, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not one to be, oh, did you do it? No, no. I mean, I ask you guys to do it, and I try to follow up as much as I can. Just like I did with Kenneth and, the other George. He was a referral as well. Um, Let me see, Junior. I'm here in Las Vegas. If you're in Vegas, Prime will not hire you if you're doing reefer. So, I don't know about flatbed. So, yo, Junior, we should chill. Where you at, Sebastian? I'm about to hit Applebee's, man. Junior, let's be honest about one thing. Most mega carriers do have the best intent for all their drivers to succeed, but really depends on work ethics for each individual driver. Bro, amen to that, Frank. Amen to that. That is so true. I'm gonna read it again. Frank Road Pro says, Junior, let's be honest about one thing. The most mega carriers do have the best intent for all their drivers to succeed. Yes,
That's right.
but it really depends on work ethics for each individual driver. Amen.
That's
Yes,
true.
that is so
That's true.
true. You couldn't have said that any better.
That's true.
And I, I'm a firm believer of that. Um, Sebastian, I'll be over there here shortly, man. I gotta get my clothes out of the dryer. George Martinez, yes, I got training videos. I've been so busy. I've been so busy, man. I've been so busy. That's all I can say to that. um, the previous student I had, I didn't do any training videos, so it is what it is. And I'll explain that on another video because I'm gonna make another video here tomorrow, maybe, I don't know, because I'm gonna be riding solo by myself right now because I'm not gonna pick up a student.
Oops.
Yo, pues es que no tenía. All right, guys. So that's Kenneth.
That's right, man.
Any last words, Kenneth?
Yeah, man. Be ready, people. Be ready. A lot of people in Puerto Rico try to move. If you want to come to Prime, this is the guy to talk. Find him. He will explain a lot of things. Call him anytime you want, because it happened to me, and he was available 24/7. So it's gonna be the same to you. If you're ready, do it. Make that step. Not for you, for your family, bro. Your family first, and
Gracias.
you will see the changes as soon as you get here. I mean, but you have to commit yourself. You have to work hard, and you are the face of the company. So every time you step in the truck, saying Prime on the side, you are people behind you. I mean, there are a lot of people behind you, but be ready, study, and good luck, bro. Good luck, brother.
Yep. So again, guys, yeah, Goo. That's only half of what you can possibly make. So, or a third or a I don't know. You know, what I mean, you can definitely make 25K. 25K is nothing. Um, what I want to say is, you can follow me on Instagram, email, Facebook, Snapchat, and obviously
All
YouTube.
over the place, bro.
Everything except tweet. I don't have a Twitter account yet, but I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. The reason I don't get back to you as quick as I can is because I don't like to blow people off. I like to respond when I can truly respond, give you my undivided attention. So, um, you know, and I'm being honest. I'm being honest with you guys, and that's what I bring. You know, genuine, 100% truth. Like I'm not gonna BS anybody. I'm not a salesperson. I don't like to sell. Something. So,
Yeah.
Frank Road Process Junior, we need to get together. Yes, send me an email, man. I'll give you my number when we'll talk. Hey, Junior, I think I'm gonna give money for the first year. Eric Flores is asking, can he make good money for the first year?
Yeah, you do. You do.
Okay, and your company or lease?
I'm a company reefer.
Company reefer. All right, that's what's up. I heard you can make. I heard you got 15K just referrals last year. Uh,
Hey,
where did you hear that from? Because I just he just kind of explained his process because he used to reside in Puerto Rico um, and he's now here at Prime. He got his CDL. He's in the NBA. He's been doing this, and yeah, man.
yeah, man. It was good so far, so good, bro.
All right, guys, we'll be talking.
Check it.
Have a good day, and if you have any questions, you got my social media stuff. It's below in the description of the video, guys. Have a good night.
See you, bro.